Now, this begins the second half of your league campaign somehow. How do we get 9 games into this already?
Man, it's just so fun. This is so fun. Like, it's so great. Even, whatever night it was, I don't what night is it tonight, but
we're Thursdays.
Yeah, the other couple, was it last night or the night before, whatever that was.
We played on Tuesday.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The days all blur together. It just is awesome, and this is great. We can't wait to get to the second half, man. Our guys were unbelievable in practice today, and they're loving every second of this too. And this is really special, and we're right in the hunt. And we've had a great first 2/3 of the year, and can't wait to get to the last third and then see where it takes us.
You had 5 road games in the first half. I like to think of it as you get a bonus home game now in the back half. You get 5 home games on the back half.
And we love that. We get 2 in a row here at home against 2 great teams in what I think is the best arena in the country, and so it's good stuff.
So many fans saw you get through this last road swing without one of your best players, and then with one of your guys at kind of half speed, and so how are Ali and Noah and the rest of the guys doing?
Ali was great. For the first day today in about 10 days, Ali was in a full sweat because he worked out, not because he was in cold sweat.
It wasn't a fever sweat, yeah.
So that was awesome. I think all the guys are so happy to see that, Noah is feeling better. He is still. He had a heroic effort both games. In fact, at Oklahoma, literally at tip, it was kind of like, we were like, do you think you can play at all? And I was thinking maybe we get 2 minutes out of him. We got 22 and 8 rebounds and an unbelievable defensive effort. And today, one of the things with him being sick is he's dropped a few pounds. And so today we do, to start practice, we do shooting. And so my assignment today was to stand by Noah. And I literally, this is not an exaggeration, I had a bottle of water, a chocolate-covered granola bar, and some energy juice. And so after each shot, we would pump him full of stuff. It's really true. We did it. And
you were a human pit stop today
and he had a great practice. So this is what we do. It's essentially motherhood for 22-year-olds.
Yeah, that's for big guys. Well, since we last gathered here in Studio C, you did go out and play 2 games, both on the road. The 2-game swing opened in Morgantown, West Virginia. Let's go back and check out some highlights and stats presented by Intermountain Health. BYU at WVU, and we're going to look at individual highlights for both games. And Foose, wow, what a game. 10 of 15 from the field, made all of his free throws, a 24-9 game, and a plus 22 for Fuseni. I guess after this one, I kind of felt, you know what, he's back.
Yeah, I mean, he's back in a huge way, in a really, really difficult matchup, in a great gym against a team that was on fire. And Foose was he was beyond incredible. It was really impressive. A ton of credit to him, a ton of credit to Colin Terry, who did a lot of his individual prep work for this game, had to deal with some complicated things in this game, and he was great.
Richie Saunders, 4 of 6 from deep, ends up scoring 17 in the West Virginia game.
Yeah, in a game where, Noah was, like I said, this weekend was really hard for Noah. Richie really stepped up and was huge in this game. He continues to be one of the most efficient offensive players in the entire country, and was great finishing at the rim, was great shooting the ball, and gave us incredible energy.
Spencer Johnson had a 15-point game with 4 rebounds and a couple of steals. By the way, go ahead, Coach.
No, I was going to say that was one of his biggest plays. So we're down 13-8 early in the game. We're trying to find 13-6 early in the game, trying to find ourselves. And Spence had a wedge, an offensive rebound attempt all the way from beyond the 3-point line in transition, came up with that and finished that, and just kind of made us feel right. And the same thing later in the game, coming up with that steal in the backcourt. He was huge in the game.
Jackson Robinson, 12 points. He made 4 threes on his way to a plus 15. He's the one guy on your team, Coach, that has made at least 1 3 in every Big 12 game so far.
And he made 2 huge ones down the stretch. And he was so good. He was actually, I think this was probably his best defensive game he's had. He was unbelievable in the gap all night long. Like, he had his fingerprints on our defensive effort the entire night. He was really special.
Then there was DH, and yes, he made the dagger late, but a career high 12 assists to 1 turnover, and he played more than 35 minutes.
Yeah, in fact, after this game, going into Oklahoma, Porter Moser made the comment he's clearly one of the best, most talented point guards in the country, and And Dallin was extraordinary in this game in terms of kind of being the maestro on the floor. He kind of found ways to get guys going in every possible scenario, and of course made a couple huge shots. And he was really good. In fact, I think his performance in West Virginia game probably dictated some of the thinking behind how Oklahoma approached us defensively.
Final stats is BYU wins this one by 13 on the road, and that's a tough place to play. Kansas had already lost there. Texas had already lost there. And the video we just saw there, great shots of just that massive span of a roof. What a unique and cool venue to play in and win in, right?
Yeah, hopefully you guys are all going to get a chance to travel to West Virginia for a game. It's special, man. It's awesome. It's the home of Jerry West, the logo. I mean, if you know the NBA logo, that's Jerry West's silhouette that is the logo, and Hot Rod Hundley and Rod Thorne and so much history there, and a community that just loves the game of basketball. And it was fun for us and the BYU fans that were there. It was actually really special.
Really neat experience. Well, the Cougs traveled from Morgantown to Norman on that Sunday. Had the Fireside Sunday night like we saw. Practice Monday, then took on the Sooners on Tuesday. The game did go OU's way, but let's take a look at a couple of individuals from that game who played well. And we look at Foose again. And again, Foose is getting starts now with Ali not able to travel. You turn to Foose in back-to-back games for starts, and Foose played well again for you. 21. He drew 5 fouls as well in this game, played nearly a half hour worth.
Yeah, Foose clearly had a huge impact on this game, and actually there was more left on the table for him, and especially, there will be teams that the way they guard us is just kind of specifically designed to kind of make it a two-man game all night long, and we're good at that, and we're going to continue to get better. I think we'll see that look more often. Oklahoma was able to keep us under 33s, and I think that's going to be a real point of emphasis for a lot of teams. And so we'll continue to get better and better at this two-man game. This is the day when Dallin Hall got hot from 3-2. Beautiful pocket pass to Foose there, but he had 4 threes on the night. And on the road trip, he has the 17 assists, 12, and then he comes up with 5 in this one. And you're asking him to play a lot of minutes right now and do a lot of different things. Yeah, and he again, like a lot fell on his shoulders in this game without Ali there, and the way that Oklahoma decided to play us, and he really responded. He kind of had the back-to-back threes, and towards the end of the first half to give us a lead, and then was great as a playmaker also. Spence went 10, 4, and 4 points, rebounds, and assists, and multiple threes in this game, and he's played more than 30 minutes in 4 of his last 6 games. Spencer Johnson just kind of unreliable for you. Yeah, he got to work in the post. He had 3 post possessions, 2 which were really successful. He hadn't been in that space very much recently, so that was really helpful. It was a good matchup for us, and he was able to make plays out there, and he was actually brilliant in ball screens. We should have gone to him more. Kind of on the weak side on our transition kind of flow offense. He was really, really, really good, and has been playing great basketball. No surprise that the three-point number was down a bit, because that's what Oklahoma does. It's been 48 games since somebody made 10 threes in a game against them. Yeah, and they had a good game plan against us, and it was surprising, actually. It's not the way that they play, but it was effective, and we just couldn't quite manage as well as we wanted to. You look back at that game, you probably did a brief, kind of post-mortem before moving on, no time to really look back on it. Anything that stuck out to you afterward that didn't that night, or did you kind of see what you saw? Coach Fennell, who also is really, really sick right now, but is kind of fighting through it. His quote, I'm going to try and get this exactly. He's a great coach and a great human being, and we're so blessed to have him here. But he said this was yesterday morning, or no, this was yesterday morning as we were starting our first full staff recap. And he said, I know that I'm normally the gloom and doom guy, but we actually had a lot of great defensive clips in this game against Oklahoma, and it certainly bore out that way. To Oklahoma's credit, they made a lot of really, really tough shots that are the shots that our defense is designed to force teams to make, and they just made really hard shots. They did a lot of other really good things also, but there was a ton of good stuff to take from that Oklahoma game, even though we certainly did not come away with the outcome we wanted.